Hi, Tom Avery here, creator of the Consistent Tennis Wins DVD series and the head pro here at the Consistent Tennis Wins Academy. I'm with one of my assistants, Stephanie, who played on the WTA tour. She had a ranking of 804, and she's working with us right now. I am thrilled. I'm very happy to have her. She's an excellent player, excellent fitness trainer, so I'm really excited about having her as part of the team. So today we're talking about the two-handed backhand. And by the way, if you want my free rock-solid forehand course, it's up here in your left-hand corner. So today we're talking about the two-handed backhand. And Stephanie has a great two-hander. So Stephanie, let me ask you this. When you're hitting the two-hander, which hand is dominant? Which hand is doing more work? Now Stephanie's a left-hander. So which hand would be doing more work?
On my backhand as a lefty, my right hand is doing much more work.
Okay. All right. So the right hand, so if you're a right-handed player, obviously it's going to be your left hand that's doing more work. Okay, so
it's always the hand that is closer to the head of the racket.
Yeah, the hand that's on top, the top hand, yeah. So that's a key thing, because a lot of players, you know, when they start hitting a two-handed backhand, they don't realize that. And they're still using their dominant hand more when they're hitting a two-handed backhand. And that's not a good thing, because the contact point is a little bit later on the two-hander. So, you know, you want to make sure that your non-dominant hand is doing more work. And some other key points to keep in mind, the contact point is out in front of the lead foot. So Stephanie's hitting the ball well in front of her lead foot on this backhand. The other thing is about extension, right, Stephanie?
Yeah. When I hit my backhand, I want to try to extend my arms towards the target.
Extend your arms towards the target, because sometimes players tend to, you know, come up too quick and they're not letting the racket go out towards the target.
Yeah, and then they're finishing like that with the elbows really tight and close to the body. And we want to try to finish more relaxed with the elbows up.
Okay, very good. So Stephanie will now demo those shots. Here we go. Okay, so what are you thinking about right now, Stephanie? Anything? Just smacking the ball, right?
No, I'm extending my arms towards the target now.
Okay, she's extending her arms out towards the target. And
my elbows are up.
Elbows up. And how about the right hand?
My right hand works like 90% more than my left hand.
Okay, she said my right hand works 90% more than my left hand. Okay, so
I could finish with one hand now.
Okay, she could actually, yeah, almost hit the ball with her right hand. But their left hand, remember, Stephanie's lefty. The left hand is there for stability.
Okay, here in slow motion we can see Stephanie gets a nice shoulder turn, racket back early. Now she starts to drop down below the contact point. Right there you can see the racket head is well below the ball. The racket face is closed, which will give her vertical at contact. And getting below the ball gives you net clearance. Boom. At contact, the right hand is dominant. So look at her right arm there. She's really, you know, hitting with her non-dominant hand. Remember, she's a lefty. There she has nice extension as she hit through it. And a good, nice high finish.
Okay, very good. All right, so we're going to focus on right hand. Hit it with the right hand and hit it out in front. Or let's say you're focusing on right hand and extend towards the target. Remember, it's always good to focus on 1 or 2 points. I wonder who's going to wear out sooner, the machine or Stephanie. I think the machine would get tired before Stephanie. She's in good shape. Okay, so Stephanie, I want you to focus on right hand and extend towards the target. Let those two thoughts go through your mind. Right hand, extend. That's all you're thinking about right now. Right hand, extend. Beautiful. Nice. Right hand, extend. She's got a good finish there.
Okay, again, let's watch from the rear now in slow motion. Nice take back. Racket comes back slightly closed. You see how it's tilted down a little bit. She starts to bend to get below the ball. That's going to give her net clearance. See, her racket is below the contact point. So she's swinging up from here. Boom. At the moment of contact, you can see her right arm is doing 90% of the work here. And look at the extension, the high finish. The elbows are high on the finish.
Good. Fantastic. Well, the machine died, and Stephanie's still here. She's amazing. She is so fit and so consistent with her two-handed backhand. It's an amazing shot. So, you know, those 3 points, right, Stephanie, are what we want to think of. But remember, when you're out practicing, never focus on more than 2 points. So let's say, you know, I was encouraging Stephanie to work on right hand, extend. Okay, so every time she's hitting the ball, she's focusing on that right hand extend. Mm-hmm. Or let's say she was hitting the ball, let's say that she was hitting the ball a little bit late, which is not good. You want to try and hit it out in front. So we would eliminate extend and just think right hand in front. You know, never, you know, I always let
2 points are enough.
2 points are enough. Sometimes 1 is fine. But you can think of 2, but don't go to 3. That's way too many points. You're going to get confused. So you did a great job.
Thanks.
And she won. The machine is tired. The machine died. All right, remember, guys, if you want to sign up for my free rock solid forehand course, please click the link up here in this corner. All right, take care. All the best.
Bye.
Bye-bye.